segment sponsored by the Nashville Pet Emergency Clinic.
Our resident veterinarian, Dr. Craig Pryor, has joined us now to answer some of your pet questions. As always, good to have you with us, sir.
Thank you.
We have Linda who is with us at this time. Linda, thank you for watching. Go ahead with your question, please.
Yes, I have a cat. I have a cat that is in kidney failure, my vet says, and he has us twice a day of putting fluid in his back with a needle, like dialysis. Yes. And I was wondering if there was an alternative to that, because we're making his back sore, and he doesn't like that needle.
So sorry about your kitty. That's a really tough road to go down, but you can actually help sustain their life and give them a good quality of life. I've had cats in renal failure that we've been able to buy them a couple of years of quality time. So one of the mainstays is using subcutaneous fluids as a means of dialysis, along with other multimodal things that we do with that you'll just obviously discuss with your veterinarian. But it's very important to get the fluid. So a couple of different ways. You're giving it subcutaneously by needle. You can just alternate the sites. You can go on different sites of the body that will help him out as well. There are ports that can be permanently placed in the back of the cat. They tend to be a little difficult to deal with, so I've always just stuck with what you're doing now, and I just continue just to alternate sites on your pet, do different sites on the sides of the thorax, on the back of the abdomen, and up around the neck. Try it that way.
All right. We have Georgia with us. Georgia, thank you for watching, and go ahead, please.
How do I stop my puppy, well, she's over one, from eating everything? My vet said get her chew toys, and she eats those too.
How old is she?
She'll be 1 in June.
Okay, so every interaction you have with your pet is a training session, whether you're aware of it or not. So remember that every interaction is a training session. So you work off positive reinforcement. The big thing is your puppy, you obviously have a very active puppy. Your puppy is trying to satiate a natural desire to chew. We need to help them do it in a positive fashion. I would get a Kong toy, and the Kong toys have got a nice little hole in the middle that you can plug it with some treats so that they get the idea they could get rewarded to chew on those. And as they get used to that, then I'd stuff it with some canned food, and you can actually put it in the freezer so it's frozen. So now you go from 30 seconds of chewing to 30 to 40 minutes of chewing, and you're satiating their natural desire that way and wear them out. I take them to the dog park a couple of times a day. A good 20 minutes of worth of good exercise will help calm them down as well.
All right, we have Kathy with us. Kathy, go ahead with your question, please.
Hi, I have an indoor cat, and I want to know, do I need to put the drops on her for the flea and tick prevention?
Absolutely. So parasites are dynamic and ever-changing. We find that fleas like to be indoors where the animals are. I get at least a dozen calls in the fall as the temperature drops. The fleas are moving in the house. They're hitchhiking on people's clothing, things like that. They're getting in with where the warm areas are. Mosquitoes will actually get inside when you open closed doors. They actually can fit through screens as well. Mosquitoes transmit heartworms. Indoor plants, the potting soil actually can carry parasite eggs, intestinal parasite eggs, and if your cat hunts at all, it can pick up parasites from insects and mice, things like that will get into your house.
All right, going to get one more in here. Brenda. Brenda, thank you for watching, and go ahead quickly, please. Hello, Brenda?
Yes.
You're on the air live. Go ahead.
I was calling to see how I noticed that my 2-year-old Rottweiler, if she's expecting pups.
Well, it's a little hard initially. You want to wait till about day 45 to 50 to be able to see that she's getting large, but you can get your vet to palpate her or do an ultrasound to see if she's pregnant. And so I'd visit your veterinarian and see what they've got to say. They might be able to do a blood test as well.
All right, great information. Thank you for being with us today. Congrats, too, on a son graduating from Purdue this weekend.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank goodness. Yay. It's been a long road.
All right, call or visit the Murphy Road Animal Hospital if you have more questions.